The University of Iowa School of Library and Information Science Teacher-Librarian program is a specially tailored distance program offered to teachers who want to earn their K-12 librarian endorsement while achieving a master's in library and information science. Today's teacher-librarian possess a vast array of skills and dispositions which create a unique set of qualifications. The teacher-librarian is strategically positioned to work directly with all students and teachers to enhance and expand learning. They provide equal access to informational resources locally and globally, and they teach the skills necessary to effectively use information for a variety of purposes. They understand and assist others in how to use technology to support and enrich instruction and learning across grade levels. They play an essential role in supporting the literacy development and reading life of all students. They create a physical and virtual learning space that invites inquiry, creativity, and collaboration.
Hi, my name is Kate Lechtenberg, and I'm a teacher librarian here at Northview Middle School in Ankeny, Iowa. I was a student in the University of Iowa's School of Library and Information Science program in their second cohort of grant-funded participants in the teacher librarian program. So I really think that the work of a teacher librarian today is kind of to be the wide-angle lens for the school. You go from being a classroom teacher, like I was, a high school English teacher, to really seeing the big picture of the school for both teachers and students. And we use the same skills in every subject area. We use the same thinking patterns in every subject area. And I think the University of Iowa's program really helped me to be able to juggle all of those pieces and to think about the big theories and then understand how to put them to practice.
My name is Michelle Hakvari, and I went through SLIS. I graduated in May of 2013 with my teacher librarian focus. The teacher librarian has a very different job today than I would say even 10 years ago. We're not the traditional just checking out books in a library anymore. We spend most of our time out of classrooms, collaborating with teachers, supporting staff and students really any way we can. And so still doing some of the traditional things like working on our student literacy through different book activities, but also really dealing with information literacy. So there are a lot of different information skills that our students need to have, and so I do direct instruction with students on research, digital citizenship, and then I help students and staff any way I can working on technology or any other resources they might need. And the classes I took at the University of Iowa in my SLIS program really prepared me for that, got me the view of what the teacher librarian job is now compared to what it used to be, and gave me a lot of practical solutions for implementing those educational strategies.
So when I think about the vision for Iowa school libraries, I feel definitely prepared to help students improve their critical thinking skills. As a student at the University of Iowa, our focus was really on going beyond your grandmother's version of the library, the old, quiet, report-based library, and to really focus on constructing new understandings and encouraging kids to follow their curiosities and really see where they can take themselves.
Probably the two things that are most important to me are the collaboration aspect. A lot of what I do involves collaborating, planning with classroom teachers, both to come in and work with their classes on instruction, but also just helping them prepare for other classes they might have, whether it's through information sources or maybe technology tools. So collaboration is one piece, and then really encouraging my students to think and problem solve as they sort through all the different information resources that we have. You know, it's all about evaluating different sources, making the best choices, and there's a lot more thinking that goes into that. And that's, I think that's something that is really in the vision for libraries. And I get to be connected to one thing I'm really passionate about, which is reading. So during the course of a few weeks, I might be working on reading activities with a certain class. I might be doing some administration and placing orders, organizing some library materials, doing things like that. I'm constantly on the lookout for new resources. I'm learning new things about technology every day, and really that variety is exciting to me. So I like a job where I'm not doing the same thing over and over, and being a teacher librarian is definitely that.
So I am Kathleen Loker, and I'm a current SLIS student at the University of Iowa, and I did my undergraduate here also. Here at the University of Iowa, I feel it's so stimulating to sit next to people beyond the realm of teaching, and they're from different backgrounds like businesses and health sciences, law, and some of them have never worked outside of being a student, and it's just refreshing to have that variation.
So my name is Jen Martino. I was a music teacher before coming to the program at the University of Iowa, and I will graduate from the SLIS program this semester. After teaching music for 14 years and getting to watch students progress for years at a time, I came to believe that information literacy skills are absolutely critical, not only inside the classroom, but for life outside of school. And I really look forward to the opportunity to address those within the classroom.
We believe that the role of the teacher librarian is essential in every school in Iowa, and in order to support teachers who have chosen to move into this critical position, we have created a program plan to address the needs of the working teacher. First, the program is offered via video conferencing system so distance students attend classes in real time, allowing the distance students to see, hear, and participate with students and faculty on campus during the actual class. The only technology required of the student is a computer and fast-speed internet service. Students in the Teacher Librarian program register for 2 courses each semester, including 2 summers to complete the required 36 hours. Classes are conducted after school hours for minimal interference with teaching schedules. Lastly, a tuition stipend of $1,000 per semester is available to qualifying teachers holding a current Iowa teaching license. This tuition stipend is made possible through SLIS.
I chose the University of Iowa SLIS program for many reasons, and the number one reason was its flexibility in the way that I can attend class. So I can video conference in to the virtual classroom, which is great because if a person is working during the day and comes home to children in the afternoon, it's nice to be able to take the class within the comforts of my own home. My professors were all very flexible and accommodating. Whenever I had a question, I could email, or I could call, or I could Zoom in and have a virtual meeting. I found the structure of the coursework to be very manageable. I took 2 courses each semester for 6 semesters, and I found that taking 2 classes really allowed me to balance my life and my coursework perfectly. And although there were still deadlines and there were papers and there were projects, I was able to have a syllabus right at the beginning of each course, and I could outline the way I would spend my time, and it was very manageable.
Candidates interested in the Teacher Librarian program may apply directly to the School of Library and Information Science and Graduate College, indicating their desire to pursue the Teacher Librarian endorsement on their application.
So one of the things that I really look forward to in being a teacher librarian is it's so clear that having a credentialed teacher librarian in a school leads to an increased sense of curiosity in the students. It increases their rates of literacy, and maybe most importantly, it really leads to that increase of engagement in the classroom and that sense of wanting to learn. I think that one of the things that teacher librarians bring to a school is that big picture thinking. And I think that this program has really given me the opportunity to talk to people outside of education so that I got a broader perspective on what's happening in the world, and that I can turn around and bring that back into the classroom.
The Master's in Library and Information Science degree with the Teacher Librarian endorsement provides a unique learning experience for our students with the ultimate outcome of developing the skills and aptitudes needed to create strong library programs in our schools today, as well as the ability to pursue other careers in their futures if they so choose.
I chose the SLIS program at the University of Iowa because it is ALA accredited, and I wanted to stretch myself. I wanted that big picture thinking that went beyond the classroom. So so I could bring that back into the classroom ultimately.
One of the things that really excited me about the University of Iowa's program is the fact that my degree will allow me to work in any kind of library setting. I took a workshop at the Library of Congress last summer, and it was really exciting to know that if I want to, I can retire to DC and go and work at the Library of Congress. And I've got all of the skills and the foundation that I need to explore lots of different opportunities.
What I really like about getting my degree at Iowa is right now I'm in the TL field and it's a really good fit for me, but I also have the ability, because I have this degree from Iowa, to go and explore other options. So if I were to change career paths, I think probably working at a college would be maybe my next step, but I think public librarianship would have some other great options as well.
Teacher librarians and strong library programs have never been more essential to learning and teaching. Our program will provide you with understandings and skills to carry out the vision for Iowa's school libraries. To learn more about the Teacher Librarian program, please contact our coordinator, Chris Kolaric, at 319-335-5708 or email Christine-Kolaric@uiowa.edu.